Here's what you missed on Phathead and Cande in the morning. Weekdays 6 to 10 a.m. on My Country 96.1.
My Country 96.1, Phathead, Cande Roth, looking at a beautiful day. 75, sunny, low humidity, really fantastic. The pick of the week, if you will. Now, before we get into anything, Cande, let me set the scene, and that is tomorrow, and this is not leading to a good place, by the way.
I have good news about that, but go ahead.
All right, I'm going to set the scene, and then I want to hear your story. Tomorrow, still beautiful, but a little more breezy. Friday for our Salute to Heroes show. Cody Johnson, Chris Jansen, Drew Parker. Looks great, 72, mostly sunny, a little cloud cover, really nice. And then, Saturday and Sunday, from what I'm seeing, a complete washout coming up this weekend, Cande.
Yes, and so we are prepared. My sweet Maeve turns 1 tomorrow. Her first birthday, Saturday, was supposed to be in a park. It has now been moved to a restaurant, and we will not be affected by the rain.
Look at the last-minute pivot. How about
You
that?
asked me about a plan B. I didn't have an answer for you yesterday, but my sweet daughter-in-law let me know what's going on. They're still on the mend, though they're feeling better. They both had head colds. So we moved it. Don't have to worry about the rain and don't have to make anything. Everything we'll get will be ordered from the restaurant, obviously.
All right, that's good. So
I was making a huge crudité for 30 people, and now I don't have to.
You don't have to do a darn thing, Cande.
Yes, so that's good. I'm glad. I'd hate to see it postponed or whatever.
I'm glad they have an alternate plan. I really am.
Yes, me too.
That is really great. And just real quick on that weather, anyone, and it's already Wednesday, so chances are this is not going to change much. You know, if this was back a week ago, maybe we could hope for a little shift, but it is looking more and more like this whole coming weekend is just a complete washout, Cande. Hate it. Hate that.
Yeah. Well, okay. But we're still going to forge ahead and have a great time.
Yeah, well, listen, you guys are going to have a fantastic time. We have at our school, it's homecoming weekend. That's a problem. I think.
That is a problem.
Yeah. As a matter of fact, our tennis match that was and I got to get into this for a second. The tennis match that was rained out Monday, where we were supposed to be going to Port Jeff, it looks like they are now coming to us on Friday, and I will be out at the Cody Johnson show, Cande. I will have to miss my sweet Leah's tennis match.
Oh, my heaven. I can't believe you didn't call Cody and say, listen, dude, my girl, my firstborn is in a tennis. I can't make it to your show.
I know. So, so we had that switch. Yesterday, we had a home match, I told you, against one of the top schools in Suffolk County, West Hampton Beach, which is a perennial monster tennis team every year, Cande.
All right.
And they proved it again yesterday on the court, but it was a great match. Like, you see, your daughter comes off the court, just lost to one of the top players in the county, and she played well, and you give her a hug and you pump her up, and it was great. We had a good time watching the match yesterday.
I'm very happy for you. Believe me, my whole world revolves around your happiness. I'm so thrilled.
Hey, not too long ago, you were going to wrestling matches.
Oh, don't I know? And you know what? They don't get rained out, so there's no hope of cancellation.
That's right. You had to go to every single match.
And don't remind me.
Sure, you were biting your nails and worried about your son, and you weren't the biggest fan of the wrestling, right?
I'm not, no. And he started when he was 6 years old. And the first time I saw him wrestle, he was in first grade. And I started to hyperventilate. I had to go to the bathroom. I thought, I'm going to pass out here. Yeah, it was very tough. Very tough.
Yeah, well, what do you... Get off my baby. Stop touching my baby boy.
It was not easy. So, yeah.
Yeah, so
I'm glad that part's over.
You know my feeling. But I'm a big fan of the the sport of tennis, and I enjoy watching her. And she had a great time. She had a really good match, even though it was obviously a one-sided affair with the team we played. It was fun to watch. Good to get out there. Great weather yesterday.
Absolutely. Of course,
Yeah.
yesterday was great. In the park, walking Tilly, getting all that good vitamin D. It was excellent.
Oh, that's right. You got back
Yeah.
out there for your
Yeah,
walk.
well, because Monday was a washout completely. And
Mm-hmm.
yeah, so it was good to get back out. Absolutely. Beautiful. Beautiful walking around.
And people don't wave to you. Hey, Candy, how's it going? Like a Seinfeld episode. Hey, what's
No,
up?
fortunately, no, which
Hmm.
I really like.
That's a shame. I wish you were like the
The
town,
only people I'll associate with is dog owners. And even then, it's not all that big.
Yeah, just a quick nod of the head,
Yeah.
like,
Well, Tilly will decide, oh, I want to go see that dog. I'll take her over to go see the
oh,
dog. And then Tilly has no interest in the dog. So,
oh, that's both nice and sad.
yes,
Terrible.
she's very picky.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad you got back
Yeah, it was
out
gorgeous,
there.
gorgeous. I might have to get back out there today and do a little extra walking. Absolutely.
Yep, gonna be beautiful. Candy, I want to start the show with this story. Did you know? Oh, you don't have an iPhone, right?
I don't.
Oh. So Apple's latest iPhone update, iOS 17, it's called, has a new feature called Sensitive Content Warning that will automatically blur photos that the phone thinks might be inappropriate. I guess somehow the computer is
AI.
right. It's programmed to know, okay, this could be a little jarring if the person was to see this, straight away, right? And they blur the photo and they provide you with a button that says sensitive content. Click this button if you want to see the photo. What do you think about that?
I'm against all AI. I'm not happy. Big Brother's watching us now more than ever. It does not make me happy. I don't think
Oh,
anything of it.
see, I
Nothing.
thought you'd. Wait, hold on. Let me give you a scenario because I thought you'd go the other way on this. What if you are um, a young person who is getting unwanted nude photos and now your phone is blurring them saying sensitive content, would you like to delete or see these photos? And you don't have to see them. You could just get rid of them. What about that now?
Do you think a teenager is just going to get rid of them?
Okay. What if you? Here's another scenario. You, Candy, are working at an office. All right, let's do one of these Wayne's World back in time.
Oh, please don't try to get me to come to your side, but go ahead. Oh, I like that though. Ooh,
We're going back in time.
okay.
Candy works at an office and she is 35 years old. There is somebody at her. Are you crying yet, Candy?
I am not.
There is somebody at her office that is making unwanted advances towards Candy and keeps sending her unwanted photos. Because back in my story, iPhones actually existed these
What would
years
I
ago.
do?
Yes.
I would take my phone with the picture that I want to see to HR and say, "Look at what I'm putting up with.
All right. What
Stop
if
it."
I'm gonna end this topic, Candy?
Okay.
You ever get
And
a
I know you. If your phone says, "Oh, they're sensitive," you want to see it or you don't, you're gonna look. Most people will.
Well, I think it's a good feature. You
Now,
never know. And by the way, it doesn't
if you're
have to.
talking about little kids, they shouldn't have iPhones.
Yeah, okay, fine. But it also doesn't have to always do with nude photos. It could be photos of, just gory things that you may not
Gotcha.
want to see.
And who's doing the sending? This is crazy.
It could be anyone in your life. What if I sent, I found some gory photo that I wanted to share with my parents and my sisters because, we have the texting thing, right?
Oh, I thought you were going to say, we have the gory thing in common.
It's a horrible it's a horrible gory photo, but I want to give them a warning about the content. I don't want them to just open their text and be shocked at what they're going to see. What do you think? If the iPhone blurs it out and you have to
So
hit a button.
apparently you're for this new technique.
Well, I don't.
Whatever.
I don't see the I
I
didn't think
say
you'd be against it.
I'm very upset with the AI, the whole scenario. I don't like it. I think it's
Yeah,
too
but this
much.
is not. This is
No,
not.
we've lived long
You.
enough. No,
Uh,
no, no, no,
no, no.
no.
The audience is
Okay.
realizing.
You don't want to
Uh,
see it, don't see it. Okay.
no,
Don't
oh
bother
my
me
God,
with this
you're missing
anymore.
the point.
I'm not missing the point.
All right, I'm gonna end this conversation, but you're missing the point. Okay, it's it's like a step in between seeing something that you may not like. You could still see it, but it's like instead of shocking you with a picture, it will tell you that it's
Okay.
sensitive content. What's the problem with
Enjoy.
that?
I don't like AI's involvement. I don't like it. I don't see where this is a huge problem for people.
Why is it
No.
okay?
Stop
I
arguing with me. I'm not going to agree with you.
Well, but you're missing the point.
I'm
I
not
think.
missing the point.
Can we give out your phone number so people can send nasty, nasty pictures to you? Just nasty stuff. I love that
You
word.
know,
Nasty, nasty,
when my
nasty
son was
stuff.
in high school, Casey, right? I don't even think it was high school. I think it was
Is this going to
junior
be a
high.
long story?
It's not, but there
Okay.
were photos going around to cell phones of girls, just their upper tops, right?
Uh huh.
Their chests, if you will.
Yes, yes, got it.
And then the boys were deciding whose chest
Uh
that
huh.
was. And I said, "You're going to get into trouble with that. You better
Obviously.
stay away from that. That is never going to work out for you." And yes, lo and behold, it did not.
All right, but can I just say something? The topic and we've overstayed our welcome. We gotta go, okay? But the
We
topic
have to go.
the topic I brought up is not AI. It is a layer of security
Okay.
when something is being sent to you. It's a layer of security. It has nothing to do with
The
AI.
next question is how
Okay.
many people would keep it blurred out?
Okay.
The
Um.
minority would.
All right. All right. Gotta go.
Gotta
7:30.
go.
Special song on the way. I'm sorry, everyone,
I'm sorry
for
to everyone. You just can't
7:30.
ever just accept someone else's opinion. You gotta fight to the death. Move on.
7:30 special song. Less than an hour to your bald and the beautiful at 8:12. We got lots to get to, and we shall get to it. Beautiful day, 75, sunny, low humidity. Let's hit the roads. My country, 96.1.
Phathead and Cande in the morning, weekdays 6 to 10 a.m. on My Country 96.1.